Are you stuck in a cycle of endless work and stress, feeling lost from what truly matters? What if the key to happiness and balance is simply knowing when to unplug and reconnect with your passions? Stay tuned. Discover how to reclaim your joy today. Welcome to Tartan Donkey. Today, we're exploring a vital but often overlooked aspect of life, finding balance by disconnecting from work and reconnecting with what truly brings you joy. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and disconnected from ourselves and loved ones. Many of us fall into the trap of constantly chasing deadlines and achievements, neglecting our mental and emotional well-being. But what if the secret to a happier, more fulfilling life isn't working longer or harder, but learning when to switch off? Taking intentional breaks to enjoy hobbies, nature, or quality time with loved ones isn't just about relaxation. It's about reclaiming your energy, creativity, and sense of purpose. Today, I'll share practical tips on how to unplug, the benefits of disconnecting, and real stories of people who transformed their lives by valuing what matters most. Join me in discovering how stepping back can help you move forward with more clarity, joy, and balance. The modern trap: overworking and disconnection. In today's world, hustle culture and technological advancements have made it easier than ever to stay connected, 24/7. While this increased connectivity can boost productivity, it often blurs the boundaries between work and personal life. Many people fall into the trap of overworking, feeling guilty or anxious when stepping away from their tasks. The expectation to be constantly available leads to burnout, stress, and a sense of disconnection from what truly matters. Studies reveal that prolonged overworking diminishes mental health, decreases creativity, and hampers overall well-being. The constant ping of emails, notifications, and work-related messages creates a never-ending cycle of distraction, making it difficult to enjoy meaningful moments or recharge properly. Over time, this relentless grind wears down your energy and emotional resilience. Additionally, social and cultural pressures often promote the idea that success equals endless productivity. However, neglecting self-care and personal passions only leads to exhaustion and dissatisfaction. Disconnecting from work isn't laziness. It's a necessary act of self-preservation. Without giving yourself time to rest and reconnect with what brings joy, both your mental health and professional output suffer. Breaking free from this trap requires awareness and intentional effort. Recognize the signs of burnout, set healthy boundaries, and prioritize activities that nurture your mind and spirit. Remember, true productivity and fulfillment come when you learn to balance work with genuine connection to yourself, others, and what energizes you outside of work. The power of disconnecting and why it matters. In our fast-paced digital age, the simple act of disconnecting from work, screens, and constant notifications can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. Taking intentional breaks and stepping away from the demands of daily life allows us to recharge, gaining clarity and perspective that are often lost in a sea of emails and deadlines. When we disconnect, we give ourselves the gift of mental space. This space fosters creativity, helping us approach problems with fresh ideas and new solutions. It also reduces stress hormones like cortisol, lowering anxiety and promoting feelings of calm. Scientific studies show that unplugging from technology, even for a short period, improves mood, enhances focus, and boosts overall happiness. Beyond mental benefits, disconnecting reconnects us with genuine human experiences. Time with loved ones, nature walks, hobbies, or simply being present in the moment. These activities replenish our emotional reserves and remind us of what truly matters, helping us realign with our passions and values. Many successful individuals attribute their clarity and success to regular periods of rest and reflection. They understand that constant hustle leads to burnout, while strategic disconnection fuels inspiration and long-term productivity. This intentional pause allows us to regain balance and perspective, preventing us from losing ourselves in the chaos of modern life. Ultimately, disconnecting isn't about avoiding responsibility. It's about nurturing ourselves so we can be our best, most authentic selves. When we prioritize these moments of stillness, we cultivate resilience, creativity, and a deeper connection to what brings us joy. The power lies not just in the act of disconnecting, but in recognizing its importance for a more mindful, balanced, and fulfilling life. Practical strategies to disconnect and reconnect. In our digitally driven world, intentionally disconnecting from work and reconnecting with what truly matters requires deliberate effort. Here are practical strategies to help you establish boundaries, cultivate mindfulness, and foster joy in everyday life. 1. Set clear boundaries. Designate specific work hours and stick to them. Use tools like calendar blocks, alarms, or app timers to create tech-free zones during evenings or weekends. Communicate your boundaries to colleagues and family, emphasizing that your time for rest and personal pursuits is protected. 2. Create rituals for digital detox. Establish rituals such as a no-screen Sunday, morning meditation, or sunset walks. These rituals foster mindfulness and give your mind space to relax. Turn off notifications during these periods to avoid interruptions, allowing you to fully engage in the present moment. 3. Prioritize joyful activities. Identify hobbies or activities that bring you genuine happiness, whether it's painting, gardening, reading, or exercising. Schedule regular time for these activities, treating them as non-negotiable appointments. Doing what energizes you helps rebuild emotional resilience and enhances overall well-being. 4. Use technology wisely. Leverage apps that limit screen time or block distracting sites during focused periods. Set boundaries for work-related emails, such as checking only during certain hours, and resist the temptation to be continuously available. Remember, quality over quantity applies to both work and leisure. 5. Practice mindfulness and reflection. Dedicate a few minutes daily to mindfulness, journaling, or deep breathing exercises. Reflect on what energizes you and what drains your energy. Awareness is powerful. Recognizing your needs helps you make better choices about when and how to disconnect and reconnect. Implementing these strategies can feel challenging initially, but with consistency, they become habits that restore your mental clarity, boost creativity, and deepen your appreciation for life's simple joys. Remember, disconnecting isn't a task. It's a necessary act of self-care for a more balanced, fulfilling life. Overcoming barriers and guilt. Many people hesitate to disconnect because of perceived barriers like guilt, fear of missing out, or worry about falling behind. It's natural to feel guilty about taking time for yourself, especially in a culture that equates busyness with success. However, overcoming these mental barriers is essential for genuine work-life balance. First, reframe disconnecting as an act of self-care and long-term productivity. Recognize that stepping back allows you to recharge, fostering creativity, focus, and emotional resilience. Just like a muscle needs rest to grow stronger, your mind needs breaks to perform at its best. Second, manage guilt by starting small. Set short breaks or tech-free periods and gradually increase them. Celebrate these achievements to boost confidence. Remember, consistency matters more than perfection. Small changes add up over time. Third, communicate your boundaries clearly with colleagues, friends, and family. Explaining that your time is vital and that disconnecting enhances your effectiveness can reduce external pressure. Most people will support your efforts once they understand your intentions. Finally, practice self-compassion. Accept that overworking is a common pitfall but not a badge of honor. Remind yourself that valuing your well-being isn't selfish. It's necessary for sustainable success and happiness. Implementing these shifts takes time, but with patience and persistence, guilt diminishes, making space for genuine balance and joy. Many individuals have transformed their lives by prioritizing disconnecting from work and reconnecting with what truly matters. For example, Emma, a busy executive, started scheduling regular tech-free evenings and discovered a new passion for painting, which brought her joy and reduced stress. Similarly, Mark, a overworked entrepreneur, set strict boundaries on work hours, leading to increased productivity and stronger relationships with his family. These stories show that valuing personal well-being and setting boundaries can lead to greater happiness, creativity, and long-term success. Their journeys remind us that taking time to disconnect isn't a sign of weakness, but a powerful act of self-care that enriches every aspect of life. Prioritizing disconnecting from work and reconnecting with what truly matters is essential for a balanced, joyful life. Remember, taking time for self-care, hobbies, and loved ones isn't selfish. It's a vital act of self-respect and sustainability. Small steps, like setting boundaries or dedicating a tech-free hour daily, can lead to profound, lasting change. Now, I challenge you to choose one way to disconnect today, whether it's turning off notifications or spending time outdoors, and notice how it transforms your mood and perspective. Share your experiences in the comments and inspire others on this journey. If this video resonated with you, like, subscribe, and explore more ways to create a life filled with balance, purpose, and joy. Your well-being is worth it. Start today. And remember to check the links in the description for resources and tools to help you on your path. Until next time.